Good afternoon, all. So, this is week 13 problem solving session of fabrication techniques for MEMS based sensor clinical perspective. I'm Arpita Biswas. Today, we are going to start the session of this week 13. This is the last session. So, here we are going to solve some MCQ question. And if you have any doubt, we can discuss here. So, let's start the session. So this is question number one. What is the standard mixing ratio of PDMS and curing agent for the PDMS molding? First option is 5 is to 1, second is the 10 is to 1, third is the 20 is to 1, and fourth is the 15 is to 2. So go through the question carefully and try to find out the right answer. So the right answer is option B, 10 is to 1. Okay. So next we are moved toward the question number 2. Why a resigator important in the PDMS molding process? First, to remove the moisture from the mixture. Second, to remove the air bubbles from the PDMS mixture. Third, to heat the PDMS for curing. Fourth, to sterilize the mold. So go through the question carefully and find out the right answer. So the right answer is option B, to remove air bubbles um, from the PDMS mixture. Okay, so next move toward the question number 3. At what temperature is PDMS typically cured after pouring onto the silicon mold? First option is 30 degrees, second is 50 degree, third is the 60 to 70 degree centigrade, option D is 80 to 90 degree. So go through the question carefully and try to find out the right answer. So the right answer is option C, 60 to 70 degrees centigrade. Okay. Next, move toward the question number 4. How long is PDMS typically cured in the oven? First, 1 hour. Second, 2 to 3 hours. C, 5 to 6 hours. And option D is 10 minutes. So what is the right answer? So the right answer is option B, 2 to 3 hour. Next, the question number 5. Why is second desiccator performed after pouring the PDMS onto the mold? First option, to ensure the PDMS hardens properly. Second, to remove any newly formed air bubbles. Third, to increase the temperature of the mixture. Fourth, to sanitize the PDMS layer. So the right option is option B, to remove any newly formed air bubbles. Okay. So question number 6 is, what type of equipment is used to create a silicon master mold for PDMS molding? First option is the 3D printer. Second is the photolithography and deep reactive ion etching. Option C is the inject molding machine. And option D is the CNC milling machines. So, what is the right answer? So, the right answer is option B, photolithography and deep reactive ion etching. So, next is the question number 27. What technology is primarily used for CD printing in the lab mentioned in the lecture? First is the subtractive manufacturing. Second is the additive manufacturing. Third, the laser engraving. Fourth is the CNC milling. So what is the right answer here? Question number 7. The right answer is the B, additive manufacturing. Okay. Next is the question number 8. What is the material used for the 3D printing in the lab setups as per the lecture? First option is the PLA, polylactic acid. Second is the ABS, acro, acrylone nitrile butadiene styrene, and third option is the nylon, and fourth option is the resin. So what is the right answer here? The right answer is option A, PLA. Okay. So next, the question number 9. Bonding of PDMS to glass can be achieved using, first is the adhesive, second is the UV chamber, third RF chamber, and fourth is the oxygen plasma chamber. So the right option is the oxygen plasma chamber. So next, the question number 10. How is 3D printing different from the traditional printing method? First option is option A, it uses only liquid ink. Second option is it prints in two-dimensional using layers of ink. Third, it stacks 2D layers to form a 3D object. And fourth, it only works on the paper material. So the right answer is option C. It stacks 2D layers to form a 3D object. Okay. Next question. The question number 11 is, what file format is commonly used to convert CAD design into a format for 3D printing? First, STL. Second is the PDF. And third is the JPG. And fourth is the DOCX. So go through the question carefully and try to find out the right answer. So the right answer is option A, STL. Okay. So next move toward the question number 12. What terms is used to interchangeably with 3D printing as mentioned in the lecture? First, laser cutting. Second, additive manufacturing. Third, inject model molding. And fourth, digital um, sculpting. So go through the question carefully and try to find out the right answer. So what is the right answer? The right answer is option B, additive manufacturing. Okay. So next move toward the question number 13. Which component of the 3D printer is responsible for melting of the material before it is deposited? First is the motor, next is the extruder, third is the platform, and option D is the cooling fan. So what is the right answer? So the right answer is option B, extruder. Okay. Next, move to the question number 14. What is one key advantage of using a 3D printer in laboratory setting as discussed in the lecture? First, it eliminates the need for CAD CAD design. Second, it is speed up the prototyping and product development. Option C, it is a replacement for all traditional manufacturing methods. And option D, it only proceed your final market ready product. So go through the question carefully and find out the right answer. So the right option is option B. It is speed up for prototyping and product development. Okay. Next, move toward the question number 15. What material is primarily used for the electrode in the fabricated sensor discussed in the lecture? First silver, then platinum. Option C is gold, and option D is the copper. So go through the question carefully and try to find out the right answer. So the right answer is option C. It is gold. Okay. So next move toward the question number 16. What process is used to bond the PDMS membrane to the glass substrate in the sensor fabrication? First option is it is the thermal annealing, second oxygen plasma bonding, third the chemical etching, and fourth the laser welding. So go through the question carefully and find out the right answer. So what is the right answer? The right answer is option B, the oxygen plasma bonding. So next move toward the question number 17. How are the electrode patterns on the substrate during the fabrication process? First the electroplating, second the photolithography, third the screen printing, and option D is the etching with the acid. So go through the question carefully and find out the right answer. So the right answer is option B, the photolithography. Next, move toward the question number 18. What is the typical spacing between the electrode in the interdigital structure mentioned in the lecture? First option is the 50 micron, second 5 micron, C is 10 micron and option D is 100 micron. Go through the question carefully and find out the right answer. So the right option is the 10 micron. Okay, next move toward the question number 19. What type of substrate is used in the MEMS based sensor discussed in the lecture? First option is the silicon, second is the plastic, third glass, and fourth is the PDMS. So what is the right answer? So what is the right answer? The right answer is option C, the glass. Okay, so next move toward the question number 20. What is the main purpose of the conducting simulation before the fabrication process in microfabrication? First, to reduce the cost of raw materials. Second, to understand the performance of the device before fabrication. Third, to increase the size of the device. And fourth, to reduce the resistance in the device. So go through the question carefully and try to find out the right answer. So the right answer is to understand the performance of the device before fabrication. So next move toward the question number 21. Which of the following simulation tool is used to simulating micro or electromechanical sensor or micro sensor? First option is the cadence. Second, the console multiphysics. Third is the ANSYS. And fourth is the AutoCAD. So go through the question carefully and try to find out the right answer. So the right answer is option B, COMSOL multiphysics. Okay. So next move toward the question number 22. What type of losses cause temperature rise in the heater during the simulation? First, the heat radiation losses. Second, the convection losses. Third, the Joule heating I square R losses. And option D is the mechanical losses. So try to find out the right answer. So the right answer is option C, Joule heating. So next move toward the question number 23. In the simulation for the microheater, what material is used as the heating element? First is the gold, second is the nichrome, option C is the silver, and option D is the platinum. So what is the right answer? So the right answer is option B, nichrome. Okay. So next move toward the question number 24. What kind of a study type is selected in the console simulation for analyzing the static thermal behavior? First is the time dependent study. Second is the model analysis. Third is the stationary study. And fourth is the dynamic study. So go through the question carefully and try to find out the right answer. So the right answer is the option C, stationary study. So next is the question number 25. What type of voltage is applied in the console simulation to the heater discussed in the lecture? First is the 5 volt, next 12 volts, then 24 volt, and option D is the 10 volt. So what is the right answer? The right answer is option B, 12 volt. Okay. So next question is 26. What is the maximum temperature reached on the heater during the simulation? First option is the 300 degrees centigrade. Second option is the 400 degrees centigrade. Option C is the 150 degrees centigrade, and the option D is the 500 degrees centigrade. So what is the right answer? The right answer is option B, 420 degrees centigrade. So next move toward the question number 27. What is the cause of the temperature difference across the heater in the simulation? First option is the heater material is not uniformly distributed. Second option is the central area has a higher register concentration, and option C is the corners are exploited to higher voltage, and option D is the mesh size is the simulation is incorrect. So go through the question carefully and try to find out the right answer. So 27 is the right answer is option B. The central area has higher register concentration. Okay. So next move toward the question number 28. Why is a finer mesh size preferred in the console simulation for the microheater modeling? First option is it allows a faster simulation time. Second option is it gives more accurate result. Option C is it reduces the computational complexity, and option D is it helps in the reducing heat losses. So go through the question carefully, find out the right answer. So the right answer is option B. It gives more accurate result. Okay. Next, move towards the question number 29. Which phenomena is analyzed in the simulation in additional to heat transfer? First is the magnetic resonance. Option B is the electrical potential variation. Option C is the fluidic dynamics, and option D is the optical scattering. So go through the question carefully and find out the right answer. So what is the right answer? So the right answer is option B, electrical potential variation. Okay. So next move towards the question number 30. What parameter is considered for the mechanical stress in the simulation of the microheater? First is the strain gauge, second is the bending modulus, third the rigid motion suppression, and fourth is the torsion strain. So go through the question carefully and try to find out the right answer. So what is the right answer? The right answer is option C, the rigid motion suppression. Okay, next move toward the question number 31. What what is the meaning of stationary study in the console simulation for the heater? First is capture the dynamic properties of the device. Second, it is used when field variation change over time. Option C, it is used when the field variation do not change over time. Option D, it is used to stimulate the fluid dynamics. So what is the right answer? The right answer is option C. It used when the field variation do not change over the time. Okay. So next move toward the question number 32. What is the purpose of applying the electrical potential in the microheater simulation? First option, it observe the effective of voltage on temperature distribution. Second, to simulate the current flow only. Third, to study the heat flux exclusively. And option D is to monitor the magnetic field variation. So what is the right answer here? The right answer is option A. Okay, to observe the effect of voltage of temperature distribution. So next, what parameter do not included in the material property of the nichrome resistor? First, the electrical conductivity. Second, heat capacity. Third, the band gap energy, and fourth, the thermal conductivity. So go through the question carefully and try to find out the right answer. So what is the right answer here? The right answer is option C, the band gap energy. Okay. So next move toward the question number 34. How is the displacement due to heating described in the simulation? First, the several millimeter. Second, a few micrometer. Third, in nanometer. And fourth, do no displacement occurs. So what is the right answer here? So the right answer is option B, a few micrometer. Okay. So this is the last question, question number 35. In the console simulation, what is the impact of heating on the microheater material? First option, no noticeable effect. Second, the reduction in the electrical potential. Third, the thermal expansion and stress. And option D is the increase in magnetic field. To go through the question carefully and try to find out the right answer. So what is the right answer? The right answer is option C, thermal expansion and stress. Okay, so today we are ending the session here. Next we will meet. So this is, I think, the last session and last class. Okay, so we are ending the session here. Thank you.